Herkese merhabalar, ben Rasim. Witcher 3 Wildhunt'ın yeni bölümüne hoş geldiniz. Evet, kaldığımız yerden devam ediyoruz. Şöyle ekranı verelim. Başlayalım. En son ayakkabı boyacısını çocuğa gidiyoruz. Ayakkabı boyacısını bulacak. Ama ayakkabılarımızı boyatalım.
Would you squeeze my cluster?
Cut you little fart!
Whatever's the problem, kind sirs?
This mud. Rain or shine, it's always here. And now we know why.
You dump your waste in front of our shop? We saw you.
Oh my sirs. You really ought to go easy on the
Az
wine.
çakal değil ha çocuk. Az çakal değil.
So how would you explain it? Whether it pours for a week or the sun bakes our pates, we've always mud up to our ankles here.
You can't blame me for Beauclair's fickle weather.
Fickle weather! I've seen you. You empty your chamber pot in front of our shop each morn, so folks will dirty their boots, go to you to get them cleaned.
A far-fetched conspiracy theory, sirs.
I'll conspire to welt your bum with my belt. Come here.
Leave him alone.
Just who the spit are you?
Baba saçma.
A witcher, and I'd advise you to go back where you came from.
I thought witches defend men from monsters, not cheats from justice.
Need to talk to the boy.
You can chat to him all you like, after we tan his hide. So stand down.
Dayak yemek istemiyorsun.
Not gonna happen.
Won't it? Well, then we'll thrash you as well, which is all the same to me.
Üçünüz de bir dayak istiyorsunuz ya.
We'll break your legs.
Sağlam bir içir dayak.
Help scofflaws and cheats.
What now, you piece of filth?
Hop. Gel bakayım. Kendini döver.
Blood!
Yat aşağı sen. Sen de yaptın onda yumurta. Yatın lan aşağı. Çocuk hilekarlık yaptı olabilir ama yaptığınız çocuk demek ne lan? Bir daha gitmezsiniz sonra olur biter.
What's the meaning of this? The brawl? Who started it?
Ve muhafızlar söylüyor.
I'm investigating the beast, on the Duchess's orders.
Ah, yes. We've heard of you. And these men, what are they doing?
İşime karışıyorlar.
Obstructing my investigation.
Understood. Right. A few days in the clink ought to teach them not to impede official duchy business.
Arada kodesi attık ya onları.
Come on.
Çocuk demek ayıp. Kodese gitmesine gerek yoktu. Ya kodese gideceğini düşünüyordum, yalan yok. Neyse sıkıntı.
You're very good with your fists, sir. Wouldn't be looking for work, would you? We'd make a fine duo.
İşine bak velet, sen de şey yaptın hepten ha.
Yeah? How you imagine that working?
Milleti niye soyuyorsun lan?
Splendidly. That's how. I suggest a partnership, where I see to the boots while you stand, and as you're the stronger, come morn you take the chamber pot out and help me make mud.
Bit about the mud's true? They were right to want to box your ears.
I've got to make a living somehow, so what say you, sir?
Yaptığına hilelik derler. Bu
Partners?
Kemal
Let me
Sunal'ın
think
bir
about
film
it.
vardı, aklıma o geldi.
Listen, I'm interested in a certain gentleman.
Oh, wait! Before we get to talking, please, take a seat.
Az çakal.
But my boots are clean.
In this city, no boots are clean unless they just come off my stand. A seat, sir, please.
Oturalım hadi çocuğum. Çocuğumu kıracaksın. Ah, böyle yap. Ticarete böyle yap ve ağzımı ye.
So then,
Ne güzel
who
dedi.
was it you wanted
Standıma
to
oturmayı
ask
hiç
about?
merak etmedim.
One of your patrons. Tall, elegant black frock. Not from around here.
An arrival. Indeed. I hear a faint bell ringing. A modest sum might make it sing
Olur,
out
bunlar olur,
loud
olur.
and clear.
Bunlar
How
bilgi satıyor.
much?
Let's say
500 kron biraz
500
fazla değil mi
crowns.
sence?
What? Gotta be kidding me. What would you even do with that kind of coin?
Expand my venture. I'm sure you can imagine. Have a proper stand with a big sign. I want a new box too. New polishes, new brushes. And if I've enough coin left, I'll buy a share in a launderer's. get wastewater for free.
Got it all planned out.
I should think so. Capital is all I require.
Gel.
All right. Let's see if we can't figure something
Pazarlık
out.
yapmayacağım çocuğa, vereceğim biz. Ver bir söylemek istedim.
Ah, see? I knew we'd clinch it.
Guess I can agree to that.
1,000 thanks. I shan't forget it. Now to the matter at hand. I know the fellow you seek, though I don't know his name. A steady patron, gets his boots cleaned every few days. He's very good to me.
Benim o kadar
Always
cömert değildi
pays me
zaten.
a
500
premium.
puan verdim ha, hayvan.
Know where I might find him?
No, but you could wait here. Perhaps he'll stop by.
Don't have the time for that. Sure you don't know where to find him? Or maybe notice which direction he came from?
When I clean boots, sir, I do not look up to see where folk come from. I clean.
It seems you're having a rough go of it.
Oh, you're here. Feeling better?
I am, thank you. The local necropolis. The air does wonders for me. Now, if I might intercede, I dare say I've the right question to ask. Young man, you see this vial? One drop added to your boot polish will help you wipe even the most encrusted boot clean as the dome of St. Lebioda's Cathedral. With it, you will serve 3 times as many patrons at a fraction of the effort, and piles more coin. I'm prepared to give you this vial if you tell me where the man we seek lives.
But you won't hurt him, will you? The gentleman's art, true, but he's kind.
In point of fact, he's a friend. Yet we had a falling out of sorts and would like to straighten matters out.
I leave his boots at the door of a house near the port. The door is red, but I do not know if the gentleman lives there.
Worth checking. Might happen on a lead.
Would you let me scrape the dirt off your kickers before you go? With all due respect, sirs, your boots could stand a cleaning.
Thank you. Perhaps later.
Çocuk var yetenek var. Evlat.
Handled that kid pretty well.
Finding the right approach. That's the trick to dealing with children.
Yeah, saw that. Meaning the right thing to bribe them with.
Aman da gelseydin ya Regis. 500'üm gitti la. Niye bu?
Red door. One the boot black mentioned.
Ya bir de kilitleri kapatmasın. Çok fazla kayda var. Uzun var da.
Won't budge. Gotta break it down.
You might just as well stand out in the street, pound on a drum and holler, "Detlef, I'm coming for you." A bit more finesse, I implore you.
Let's hear your idea.
Give me a moment.
Biz senin gibi her delikten giremiyoruz abicim. Yapacak bir şey yok.
Nice. Ever consider becoming a burglar? Skill like that'd come in awful handy.
I considered it briefly, but ultimately concluded it would be terribly dull. Come.
Oğlum her yerde çok korkunç ya. Sürekli oyuncak olması. Oyuncakları severim de biraz bazı oyuncaklar korkutur adamı. Çakıya herkese bir şey yapmışlar.
Sense him.
No, he's not here, but he was here recently. His scent is still strong.
Let's look around.
Bu çok uyuduğum halde uykumu alamadım ya. Uyuduğun halde uykumu alamadım. Şu ne şu?
Old toy. No use to anyone. Shame. Must have brought someone joy sometime.
Bu zamandır babamdan oyuncak almalarını istiyorum. Annem sürekli arıyor. Tutmak istemiyorum.
Somebody fixed this recently.
Bir oyuncakçı biri var ama belli ki oyuncak tamiri falan yapılıyor. Kılıç.
No dust mark. Somebody moved this here recently. Nice little trinket.
I find these puppets rather disturbing.
Şu sarı parlaması geçsin göstereyim. Neredeydi? Hangi tuş ya? Atlı en azından o devir için.
Sometimes I think I might end up like one of these toys.
Burada ne var?
Somebody fixed this recently.
I find these puppets rather disturbing.
Yukarı çıkalım.
Attic, let's go.
Oo,
So this is his nest. Need to look around.
kız var.
Woman's likeness. Bit smudged. Is his lover?
I don't rightly know.
Reminds me of someone.
Who?
Not sure. Can't help feeling I've seen that face before, though.
Tanıdık biriymiş. Daha tanımıyoruz tabii. Başka yerimiz
Even if
kaçmaz.
he's not here, surely he's left behind some clue.
Mektup var.
Detlef van der Eretain, you do not know us, but we know you to be a vampire. We know also of your weakness for the wench they call Renawed. Now you know this. We shall chain her down and let rats feed on her. We shall flay the skin from her flesh. Yet you can save her. You need but travel to Beauclair, where you shall slay 5 men in the manner we prescribe. You must complete the killing in 3 days. Fail, and the next letter you receive will contain a memento of your failure. Your beloved's finger.
There you have it. Proof positive Detlef killed not of his own accord. A blackmailer
Ama
sunk his
vampir
claws
değil mi
into
abi? Nasıl şantaj yaşıyor?
Any idea what it could be? Detlef have any enemies?
Indeed. Detlef gains foes occasionally, but they never live long.
One might have managed to evade him.
Possible in theory, but I know of none. It would have to be someone devilishly dangerous. As you well know, having faced Detlef yourself, whoever it is someone new.
Who's Renawed?
His one-time lover. The sole human woman with whom he was very close. Because she accepted him. With her aid and care, he found a place for himself in this hostile world. She began the work that I strive to continue.
Ever meet her?
Never had the pleasure, alas. She deserted him a time before he came around to save me, though he always claims she'd gone missing.
Take it you have your doubts.
I know humans better than he does. Their capacity to be disloyal, dishonest. I also know she took her things. Not something one associates with the kidnapped, or those who disappear against their will.
I'll save you the trouble of asking. No, I don't know why she left. I can, however, hazard a guess that Detlef grew angry one day, showed another, more monstrous side. Detlef's anger could frighten anyone off.
Detlef have trouble letting go, accepting that she'd left him?
Is that so hard to believe? Do you know no humans who've struggled with just such a thing?
And Detlef is so much more emotional than
Çok
most
duyguyla
humans.
yaşayan ilkel bir
Not only was she his beloved,
oldu.
his lover, his mate, she was a member of his pack. And one never leaves one.
Detlef ever try to find her? I mean, if she was that important. Higher vampires have their ways, all kinds. Should have been easy as pie for him.
Geralt, as you rightly noted, we are vampires, not miracle workers. He searched for months on end before giving up. Clearly, Renawed knew him all too well. Enough to come.
Even if Renawed did abandon him that time, looks like someone's actually kidnapped her this time.
Hard to argue with that. And hard to foresee what he's prepared to do to free her, get her back.
Yani Yennefer kaçırılsaydı siz ne
He's
yapardınız?
prepared to kill, that's clear.
As would you be for Yennefer.
Yani bak,
He kills for he cares for her deeply. And that blood, those individuals, they mean nothing to him.
Yeah, I get it now. He's out to rescue a female from his pack.
Exactly.
Right, so someone's blackmailing him. We know that. Still have no idea who. Need to look around some more.
Etrafa biraz bakalım. Etraf şantaj.
Tools were used recently. Detlef unwind by fixing toys between murders.
Really now, Geralt, must you?
Ne bileyim oğlum.
Nice tune.
Indeed. I'm not certain why, but it reminds me of home. Our true home from before the conjunction of spheres.
Şarkılar çıkıyormuş. Rahatlatıcı ve güzel.
Look, slips of paper, name on each. Count Crespi, Count Dulac, Milton de Peyrac-Peyrin, Count Delacroix.
Detlef's victims, one and all. But that's not his hand.
Must have come from whoever wrote the letter, all of it written using the same ink. See the color? Ink was dyed with cinnabarite, rare mineral, pretty much found only in...
Nazaire. But I fear it means very little. Anyone could have imported such ink.
Fair enough. Still worth remembering.
Nazir'den gelen bir
This
mürekkep.
slip is stained.
With wine. Not much to go on either, especially not in Beauclair.
Perhaps.
Şarap lekesi de var.
Yet perhaps also worth remembering.
Bence de.
Blackmailer. Kinda curious who it could be.
Why is that?
Regis. Somebody kidnapped a vampire's lover. Bold to begin with. Now they're forcing the vampire to kill. A vampire you yourself insisted no murderer.
Detlef'ı
Blackmail,
bayağı iyi
skilled.
tanıyan birisi.
Someone special.
Bunu yapan insan.
Astute. Now that I think of it,
Zeki.
I'm beginning to wonder if
Oğlum,
It's
Detlef
not one of
gibi
your
bir şey.
kind. Another vampire.
Precisely. the plot thickens.
Sizin adam.
Just a hypothesis. Wouldn't set my heart on it till we know more.
Right you are.
Let's sum up what we know. Seems Detlef's being blackmailed. Someone's been feeding him his victims' names.
All noted down using one and the same Nazari ink. And not in
Bayağı
his handwriting.
şarapla.
Not much.
But enough to ascertain Detlef's innocence, clearly.
Doğru.
Actually, it is. Detlef's being manipulated. Some lunatics turned him into a tool, making him kill.
So it would seem. But this illuminates a path of action for us. We must find Renowed, render the blackmail senseless.
Detlef şu an
The
haklı.
lunatic or ticks will thus lose
Ne
hold on
kadar insan
Detlef.
öldürmüş olur.
That's one idea.
Ağır bir şantaj diyor.
Could be worth a shot. But what about Detlef?
Şöyle söyleyeyim haklı derken şunu da açık yani insan öldürmek işte o zaman herkesin şey kaçırsın herkes insan öldürsün. Tabii ki de adalet varken böyle bir şey yapıyor ama Detlef bir ilkel bir yaratık. Onu düşünmek lazım. Duygularıyla hareket eden, hiçbir insan kanununu bilmeyen öyle bir insan. Onu her şeye geçirip bizim başımıza gelseydi ne olurdu? Mesela biz Siri'yi aramak için bir sürü insan öldürdük.
You gonna go on killing while I'm out searching
O
for
devir
his
için
lover?
düşünün.
He will not.
O
I
devir
shall
için
convince him to stay his
mantıklı
hand.
olan
Assure him you're a friend seeking to help. I'll await him here. He's sure to return sooner or later.
Think he'll listen?
He will.
Ought to wait with you, maybe.
No, he'll sense you from a mile off. Simply fail to appear. I'd better stay alone. You must trust me on this.
o. Sana
Fine.
güveniyorum.
Need to report to the Duchess first.
So be it. We'll await you here. Detlef and I both.
Şu hoca korktu biraz. Sinir bozucu bir tipi var. Şimdi düşese muhabbeti anlatalım.
No one gives a hoot about us poor folk.
Kutsal. Aa, bir dakika lan şarap kutsaldır deyince aklıma geldi. Oğlum burası şarap şeyi. Şarap ülkesi. Evet burası şarap ülkesi abicim. Yani şu mantıktan diyorum. Niye böyle takıldım? Şarabın nereden geldiğini bulabilirler. İlla ki vardır anasını şarap ülkesinde. Şarabın kokusundan, yapısından, izinden, cartına curtuna anlayacak bir insan. Ki var böyle bir insan. Yani dünyamızda da, Türkiye'de de var diye biliyorum. Dünyamızda da var. İşte işin erbapları var. İlla ki vardır yani. Şarap gurmeleri. İlla ki vardır. Tamam diyorum öyle bir şey olacak. Bak şu an bu aklıma bir canlandı böyle bir şey. Bu şey girebilir yani. Bu arada düşüneniz diğer insan vardır. Ben oyunu bitirdim ama harbi diyorum hatırlamam. Yani çoğu görevi başladığımızda veya işte bir şeyler ilerleyince anımsamaya başlıyorum. Ha şöyleydi falan diyor hatırlıyorum. Çok nadir görevler aklımda.
What was that?
Dikkatimi çeken görev. Mesela burada da çok dikkatimi çeken görev var tabii. İleriye doğru bir görev var. Şuna giden bir görev. Bir tane daha görev var. Bu da çok. Ama dediğim gibi onlar ilerleyen zamanlarda olacak şeyler. Yoksa her görevi hatırlamıyorum. Mesela bunu hatırlamıyordum. Deadlock'a ben şantaj yaptığını hiç aklımda tutmuyorum mesela. Hiç yaptığını hatırlamıyordum. Manzara şekil yolundan çekilmiş. O zaman yok bu manzara fotomuz. Çok güzel manzaramız var. Hemen bir foto alırız artık. Bir fotoyu hak ettik ama bence. Yani tak. La dur öyle bir şey değil. Heh. Yukarı çık. Şöyle güzel bir açı ver bakayım. Biraz aşağı inemiyorsun. Şöyle ineyim. Bence güzel bir foto. Perfect. Neyse aldık fotoğrafımızı. Hop bir anda geldim. Bu arada onu hızlı açıp kapatamıyorum ya. Bende şey çerçeve isim falan yazıyor ya orada. Hani Levyenz Gaming çerçeve falan olduğu için o grup olduğu için o şekilde bozamıyorum. Tamam kamera olsa kamerayı açıp kapatabilirsin de bu şekilde açıp kapatamıyorum. Toplu bir şekilde grup olduğu için. Özel tuş atamıyorum. Varsa da ben bilmiyorum. Ya bileniniz varsa gruba tuş atamayı bilen varsa yazabilirim. Alta yazın hemen. Bir de izleyenler lütfen bir yorum atın ya. Bir daha yazın, bir şey yazın. Hadi bir şey atın. Dinleyelim ya. Biraz bak mesela 8 kişi oldu. Son abone olan kişi teşekkür ederim. Hoş geldin. Yani çok umurumda değil abonelik yani şey ama insan hoşuna gidiyor ya. Tatlı oluyor yani. Neyse.
Geralt of Rivia, Master Witcher.
Vivian?
I was not mistaken. You arrived and trouble followed soon after.
Oğlum bir kel.
Step aside. Got a matter for the Duchess.
At last, Witcher. We've been on tenterhooks. Did you catch Milton's killer?
Yırtığı buldum.
Found the beast of Beauclair. Just couldn't kill it.
We sent you after a monster and you returned with nothing? We are very disappointed.
Situation's not quite that simple. Beast's a powerful vampire.
Is this a problem?
Ya
Is it
oğlum
too
kel.
much for a witcher? A monster slayer? But everyone knows how to end a vampire. Draw him by trick
Tabii
into
tabii
sunlight.
sarımsak alalım tabii.
Or arm yourself with
Ben
ample
kelle paça
garlic
içip
and
geldim
drive
oraya
a
zaten.
stake through its heart.
Bu yapacağım böyle.
Garlic's useless against vampires. Sun and stakes don't hurt him either. Those methods, pure invention. Only work in legends and fables.
And buckthorn? When I was a child, Grandmama Ademarta always claimed buckthorn drives off vampires.
Silver sword's your best option for keeping them at bay. But it won't get the job done, because only a higher vampire can truly kill another of its kind.
Excuses. Ha! Your Grace, I shall assemble a battue. Bring the matter to its end at once. The Witcher need but tell us where to find this monster.
Söyleyeyim kel kafanın arkası.
Whoa, this is work for a witcher, not for your guardsmen.
Yet when a Witcher fails, my guardsmen must step in. I'll take my best. 40 hardened veterans. No vampire can stand up to that.
40, 50, 100?
Bir hareket
Doesn't
çekerdim
matter.
ama neyse.
Won't make any difference against him.
You have not seen my guardsmen in action.
Can they fight fog? Hit a target that moves faster than the wind?
How? What creature can do such things?
Creatures like this one. Higher vampires, we call them. Each one's a little different. Unique or exceptional, you might say. Some transform into giant bats. Others communicate with animals, command them.
Yet all are still brainless beasts.
Dead wrong. Thinking of lesser vampires. Alps, Ekamaras, Catacans, for instance. They're ruled by instinct, sure. Attack anything that smells of blood. Higher vampires? They think. They employ reason.
Monsters driven by reason. A curious contention. What, then, do you intend to do?
It's way beyond being some monster. This is a powerful being that's walked the world for centuries.
Yeah, impossible. If so great is their power, why have they not killed or enslaved us all?
Don't usually meddle in our matters. Mostly stay out of our way because they don't care about humans one way or the other.
And they do not fear we shall wipe them out one day.
They'd probably be pretty amused if you asked them that. They're well aware of their strength.
Then what can we do? Do you have a plan?
Abi şunu açıklığa kavunduralım. Guild kavuşturalım. Guild da söyledi ama yüce vampirleri biz de öldüremeyiz. Yani istediğimiz kadar kılıçla sokalım ölmüyorlar abi. Soydaşları sadece mesela Deathlock'ı Regis öldürebilir.
I cannot believe this. Her Grace summons a Witcher to kill a monster. Instead, he wishes to chat with it.
Know what I'm doing? His lover was kidnapped. He's being blackmailed.
Blackmailed? Be so kind as to explain how a vampire might be blackmailed.
Higher vampires? They're like us, motivated by emotions, not instinct. Not only are they intelligent to an extreme, they're emotionally rich, capable of feeling many things, even love. This one fell in love with a woman, a human, and he'll do anything to keep her from harm.
You do not, I trust, suggest we let Milton's killer go free, or wait until it murders again. We must render it harmless as quickly as possible.
Which is why that's my aim now, to prevent further attacks. Vampires only half the problem. Blackmailers at fault chiefly. Kidnapped the woman to control the vampire.
And what do you propose to do?
Şart yeri bir daha çık. Kıyafeti çıkarman emrediyor falan demiş.
I'll find the blackmailer, free the vampire's lover.
You were to destroy him, not help him.
No one else should die. That's most important. As soon as the woman's safe, he'll have no more reason to kill.
I admit to being swayed, Witcher. You may be right. Do you know anything about the blackmailer?
Got one lead. A few scraps of paper. Blackmailer wrote the names of the vampire's victims on them. One of them stained. A drop of wine, looks like. So damn little to go on.
You've no idea how wrong you are, my dear. Send for the ducal sommelier. Hop, hop!
Shut up,
In Tucson, wine is sacred. Here there is no such thing as a drop of wine, or stains therefrom. They are stains from a drop of Est, Ervelus, Fiorano.
Your Grace wished to see me?
Witcher, show him the paper scrap. Benoit, can you determine which wine made this stain?
Yes, yes. The west bank of the Sarre too. That's rather obvious. Aged in barrels of Beauclair oak. Hue deeper. Clarity high. It's simple. Saint-Réal, the 1269 vintage.
That's impossible. The wine is produced at Castel Ravello, especially and exclusively for the ducal table. Perhaps some Saint-Réal was stolen. We must go to the vineyard. See if there's not been an incident.
Mahallede bütün herkesin düğünü bana denk gelsin zaten. Yani Her cumartesi pazar videom var.
Sonreal. Never heard of it.
It's highly unlikely you've ever had a chance to partake of it. As I said, it is only ever served to the ducal family.
Didn't stop it from ending up on that scrap of paper. Unless your Grace's sommelier is mistaken.
In matters of wine, Benoit is never mistaken. If he says it's Sonreal, it is Sonreal. We must ride to Castel Ravello at once. Discover what has happened.
Demek ki bak hemen bir kanıtları inceleyelim. Nizar'dan gelen çok özel bir mürekkeple yazılmış bir kağıt parçamız var. Nizar'dan gelen özel mürekkep dememin sebebi yani çok pahalı anlamında diyorum. Çok pahalı bir şarap, hatta pahalıyı geçtim, sadece dükalıklara, yani bildiğin işte düşeslerin falan, yani büyük soylu insanların içebileceği bir şarap. Bu insan bayağı ya onun mutfağında ya hizmetçisi, ya kısacası saraydan biri. O
Your Grace
kesin.
wants to go with me? Out of the question.
I hope you do not suppose we will sit on our ducal hiney and do nothing while our duchy is in grave danger.
Your Grace, what you propose is far too dangerous. The Witcher should go along.
Ben de
It pleases me to see you gentlemen finally agree on something. But I've made my decision. We shall go, accompanied by the best possible escorts. You, Captain,
yüzbaşı yerden çıkartalım.
we
Sen de
will
bir sana-
travel incognito. We've no wish to give the court any reason to gossip. For the duration of this mission, I release you from your obligation to adhere to court protocol. In short, from now on, I am Anna Henrietta, not your Grace.
Yes,
Anna
Your Grace.
Henrietta deme bence. Anladım.
Witcher, are
Bir
you
şey de,
ready?
başka bir şey de. Şimdi hocam, bakın şimdi bence güzel geldik buraya. Temiz geldik. Bu görev daha da uzayacak, ben biliyorum bu görev muhabbetini. Biraz zamana ihtiyaç var.
Need more time.
Make haste. Time is of the...
Ablan gel. Evet, bence burada bitirelim. Güzel bir şekilde şöyle bak. Güzel bir manzaraya bir çıkalım. Şöyle manzarayı görün. Tabii siz o manzara değil, bu manzarayı göreceksiniz. Neyse efendim, bence burası güzel bitirmek için böyle bir tık kısa olacak ama bunun devamı çok uzun, yani bir saate aşar büyük ihtimalle öyle bir şeyde. Hiç şey yapmayayım. Nedense hep öne bakasım geliyor. Kameraya bakasım geliyor. Alışmamış. Alışmamış götler dondurmaz derler ya. Neyse. Bu saatten sonrası çok uzun. Artık şeyde devam ederiz. Neyse efendim. Bugünlük bu kadar diyelim. Beğendiyseniz beğenmeyi, kanala abone olmayı unutmayınız. Görüşmek üzere. Kendinize iyi bakın.